Hello, makers of the world. This is Maker Schoolhouse again, and today we're going to make one of my favorite cardboard creations, the cardboard marquee. So you can find the tools that you'll need in the description down below, and I'm just going to be walking you through how to do this step by step. So right now I'm just making a 12 by 8 rectangle. And then I'm scoring each of the sides by 2 rulers lengths, so it's about 1 inch each. And this is just going to allow me to create some sort of frame that pops out of the wall and allows our marquee to maneuver back and forth, as you'll see at the end of this. So after that, I can lay it flat again, and now I'm just going to mark the middle of the interior rectangle that I've created, just finding the middle, because what you're going to want to eventually do is create 3 slats that are kind of centered on this square. So I'm just kind of gridding out my interior square to try to find the most inner rectangle, and then I'm measuring it, and I actually have to use my calculator in a second to figure out. I just take the width of the rectangle and then I divide it by 3 to figure out the width of each of my columns. So yeah, there's my phone. Handy dandy phone, always there when you need it. Yeah, I did a little bit of math work. You know how it works. When you're a maker, you're always using your skills. So I think each of my little slats is about 1.9 inches. And so yeah, I'm just marking them out here. And after that, I use a square or just your ruler to draw some lines. And you want to make sure, it's super duper important, that the flutes of your corrugated cardboard are going up and down. So like right now I'm cutting down with my exacto knife, and the flutes need to be going that way too, because the way this works is we're going to get some bamboo skewers and run them down the length so that we create like a flipping marquee sign. So now I'm just cutting out my interior rectangle, and then now you see that I have my 3 little interior rectangles that I popped out right here, and I'm just cutting them a little bit more. So now what you're going to do is you get to design 2 sides of this marquee because it flips back and forth. So on one side I'm writing I love you, and then you flip them around. This is really important. You flip them around, and then over here I'm just drawing like a little face. Freehand. So when you flip it, it's like, you know, a little person looking out a window at you. And then when you flip it back, it says, I love you. You can also use paint, or you could actually like get a picture from a magazine or a photograph and actually glue it onto the 3 sections. And then it's a little bit more involved. I just wanted to write on the cardboard so I could show you the basic technique. So then you plop your pieces back in, and then you're going to find the center of each of the 3 panels, and you're going to slip a bamboo skewer into the flutes that the column or the channel that seems the most centered on those 3 panels. And then you just put a little dollop of hot glue and then 3 beads on the bottom, 3 pony beads on the bottom. And so now you can see that I've created like a pivot in the middle, or a column in the middle, that these little 3 panels can pivot around. And then I went ahead and put 3 more pony beads on top and clipped my bamboo skewers. Now I'm going to create 3 lengths of bamboo skewer that I think it's between 3 and 4 inches. They're not super long, but I'm going to flip out my 3 panels and then put them on the farthest most panel, or the farthest most column of my corrugated cardboard, because this is going to create like a handle that I can use to flip my 3 panels back and forth. So again, I'm putting a little dollop of glue and then putting 3 pony beads down so the bamboo skewer stays in that channel. And then I'm going to get another piece of cardboard. I'm going to cut it down to size. This is going to be the actual handle. And I'm going to kind of measure it out. Again, the flutes need to be vertical an alignment so that they can easily fit. This is probably like the most difficult part, but it's not even really that hard, but it's just lining up your cardboard handle so that it falls into those 3 bamboo skewers. And now you can see I can kind of move it back and forth. And then to make sure that that handle stays on, I'm going to add some hot glue and then an additional and final my 3 little pony beads there. And then I'm just cleaning off some of the webs from the hot glue. And so now my little marquee works. And then at the very beginning when I created these 2 scored pieces of or inch long widths, I created that so it could actually pop off of another 12 by 12 piece of cardboard here. And then I'm just trimming off my bamboo skewer lengths and that's how it works. And then you can kind of, once the glue dries, you can see that you can move your handle back and forth. Now, when I did this, it's kind of a little flimsy in the middle, as you can see. So the last thing that I'm going to add are just a few structural supports that could go underneath. So I just basically am scoring the cardboard twice. And then allowing a little support. I'm putting some hot glue there and then some hot glue there. So it creates a little vertical support system so that it's a little bit stronger. And it's still a little flimsy, so I'm doing the exact same thing on the top part. It's hidden by, the upper and lower frame of the marquee. So you actually don't see the internal structure, but it just gives it a little bit of rigidness so that when you are moving your marquee back and forth, it stays put. So then the other one goes like that, and just wait for it to dry, and then you can see I have our beautiful marquee. And it says I love you, and then it goes and says a little person and looking out the window back and forth. Yeah, these are really fun signs to make. Like at the beginning of the school year, we've made these before with just like positive messages, and we hang them up on the windows, or they're great Mother's Day or Father's Day gifts or any kind of gift, or they're just fun to make in general. So yeah, that's my cardboard marquee. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please remember to subscribe below so I can make more content for you. All right, see you later. Maker Schoolhouse out.